The Thunder Drum of MAMBO Chenjerai, a Zimbabwean folktale in a time before time when the great spirits still walked among mortals. There lived a chief so proud that he dared to challenge the very heavens themselves. Long ago, in the lands beneath the great Nyangani mountains, there ruled a powerful Mambo named Chenjerai. His village, Ruvaneko, was the most prosperous in all the land. The rains came when needed, the crops grew tall and golden, and the cattle were fat and many. But Mambo Chenjerai's heart grew heavy with pride. He believes that his success came not from the blessings of Mawari and the ancestral spirits, but from his own wisdom alone. One dry season, when the rains were late, the Nanga traditional healer Mairudo came before the chief. "Mambo," she said, bowing low, "we must make offerings to Musiko Vanhu, the creator, okay, and to our Vatsamu ancestral spirits. Ki, the rains are angry because we have forgotten them." Chenjerai laughed, his voice echoing across the Dare meeting place. "I am the one who brings prosperity to Ruvaneko. Not spirits, not ancestors, but me. I will make the rains come myself." The elders gasped. Even speaking such words could bring disaster. That night, Chenjerai climbed to the highest hill. He beat his great Ngoma drum doom, challenging Musikavanhu himself. "If you are real," he shouted to the skies, "show yourself. Prove you are greater than Mambo Chenjerai." The sky turned black as charcoal. Its lightning split the heavens, and a voice like rolling thunder shook the very earth. "You dare mock the spirits, Chenjerai? You shall have your wish. I will give you power over the rains. But at a price you cannot imagine." A bolt of lightning struck Chenjerai's drum, and it transformed. The drum grew massive, carved with mysterious symbols that glowed like embers. Its voice became the voice of thunder itself. "When you beat this drum," the voice continued, "the rains will come. But know this, with each beat, you will forget one person you love, okay? Beat it enough, and you will be alone with your power, forgotten by all." Chenjerai, still proud, took the drum back to his village. "Now I will show everyone my greatness," he declared. The first rain, the drought grew worse. The people begged Chenjerai to beat the drum. Against Mairudo's warnings, he did. Boom! The thunder roared. The rains poured down. The people were in a celebratory mood. But when Chenjerai returned to his hut, something felt wrong. He looked at his wife, Toriro, and felt nothing. No memory, no love. She was a stranger to him. Toriro wept, but Chenjerai could not understand why. Seasons passed. Each time drought threatened, the people demanded rain. Each time Chenjerai beat the drum, he forgot someone every time. Boom! He forgot his eldest son, Tafajwa. Boom! He forgot his daughter, Chipo. Boom! He forgot his childhood friend, Farai. Boom! He forgot his mother, Amai Chenjerai. The village prospered, but the chief withered. He sat alone in his great hut, surrounded by strangers who claimed to love him. His eyes became empty as the drum grew. He, only young Tinish, the shepherd boy, and Mairudo remembered the truth. That night, Tinish snuck to where the cursed Ngoma was. "Mairudo," he whispered, "can we not destroy this evil drum?" The old Nanga shook her head sadly. "Only Chenjerai himself can break the curse. He must choose to let go of the power, even if it means the drought returns." But Chenjerai, having forgotten why connection mattered, beat the drum again and again. Until one day, after the last beat, he looked around and could not remember his own name. He could not remember why he was a chief, or what a village was, or why these strangers bowed before him. He had become as empty as the sky before rain. That night, alone and confused, Chenjerai heard singing. It was Toriro, his wife, whom he no longer knew, singing an old lullaby. Something deep within him stirred, not a memory, but a feeling older than thought. He followed the song to find his entire family gathered around a fire, singing the songs of their ancestors. Marudo sat among them, teaching young Tinesh the old ways. "Why do you sing?" asked the confused chief. "We sing to remember," said Marudo. "We sing because we are more than one. We are the village, the family, the chain of ancestors stretching back to the beginning." For the first time since taking the drum, Chenjerai felt something in his chest crack open. He began to weep, though he didn't know why. "What have I lost?" he whispered. "Everything," said Marudo gently, "but you can still choose. Beat the drum once more, and you will forget even yourself. Or break it, accept the drought, and trust in something greater than your own power." Chenjerai looked at the faces around the fire, faces that stirred something ancient in his soul. He lifted the great drum above his head and, with all his strength, smashed it upon the rocks. The drum shattered into 1,000 pieces. The sky opened, and the voice of Musikavanu spoke once more. "You have learned, Chenjerai. Pride makes us powerful, but alone. Humility makes us weak, but together. And together, we are truly strong." The rains came, not from the drum, but from the heavens themselves. Okay. And slowly, like the sun rising after a long night, Chenjerai's memories returned. Each face by the fire became beloved again. Each name held meaning. He was no longer the most powerful chief in the land, but he was at last whole. From that day forward, the people of Rovaneko taught their children, Simba, Renava, Pakubatana, Kwit, Pakuza strength comes from unity, not from pride. And whenever the drums sound in Zimbabwe, they remind us that true power lies not in controlling the heavens, but in cherishing those who walk the earth beside us. People have passed down this tale through generations, from grandmother to grandchild, round fires under the Southern Cross. It reminds us that we are nothing without our people, our ancestors, and our connection to the land. Asterisk, Indocupi, Ingano, Anoda, Imunoda, Imu, here.